soul is tormented by a succubus. Calling sis, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love.
With all the people going freaking insane because of their craving for new My Hero Academia content, I'm sure a lot of people were happy that they had recently released a new 2-episode OVA called Do or Die Survival Training. It released on August 16th, which is about 2 weeks ago. That OVA actually took place during Season 3, right before the Hero License exams. Most people enjoyed it, and it provided some fan service for people wanting to see certain characters interact more with each other, like Deku and Todoroki, or Bakugo's squad with Kirishima and Kaminari. And then of course we saw the two class reps, Ida and Yaoyorozu, share more screen time together after they spent time together in the last movie. That OVA is currently sub only on anime streaming apps as well as Hulu. But of course a bunch of people have also wondered, well, is there going to be a dubbed version or will it be forever in subtitles? Well, there's a reason Funimation had a watch party with the English voice actors. It's because they of course are going to release the dubbed versions of those episodes. But of course that's not all we're going to get. We're also going to get 2 more OVAs coming. I've mentioned before how these OVAs released in Japan prior to this, but never officially had a Western release onto streaming services. Once they release for us, we will also get English dubs for them shortly after. But the first release date is for the OVA we just got for the English dub. Do or Die Survival Training Episode 1 in English will release on August 29th, aka tomorrow. But this is of course for Funimation, not apps like Crunchyroll or Anime Lab, because Funimation isn't just a streaming service, but they are the actual company that creates the dubs, so of course the dub episode will only be for Funimation. They do have a deal with Hulu, so it might release there as well, but there is no official statement as to that. As for episode 2 of that OVA, it is likely that we'll see that a week later on August 5th, but that's just my assumption since they have not told us when the English dub for episode 2 will release. As for the other 2 special episodes releasing for the West, we of course have My Hero Academia Save Rescue Training, which takes place between Season 1 and Season 2 of the anime and deals with Class 1A training to deal with the villain attacks. We'll of course see the characters in their older costumes like Todoroki's half and half costume and Deku's temporary gym costume. That has been reported to release the day after the English dub for Do or Die Survival Training, so that would be August 30th. And the final special episode releasing is one that I've mentioned before to be releasing for the West, and a lot of you have asked me why it hasn't released yet, and that's just because the release date hasn't happened yet. Of course, I'm talking about the Western release for Training of the Dead, which involves Class 1A training with another school, and people from Class 1A end up turning into zombies. This OVA takes place around the same time as Season 3 and will release on August 30th as well. As for the English dub for those 2 OVAs, we'll have to wait a bit longer. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I would appreciate it if you have to like before you go. My name's Konjic, and I'll talk to you in the next video.